For 10 long years, no one knew the truth behind the Hale family's perfect home. An old woman locked away in the darkness by her own daughter, forgotten by the world. But on a stormy night, when the power went out and the winds shook the house, a sound echoed through the hallway. A knock. A slow, dragging, impossible knock. Tonight, we uncover the chilling story of how a grandmother escaped the basement she was sealed in and confronted the daughter who left her there for a decade. This is the tale the neighborhood never saw coming. From the outside, the Hale residence looked like the perfect suburban home: fresh white paint, trimmed hedges, and a warm porch light glowing at dusk. To the neighbors, Karen Hale appeared to be the model citizen, a hard-working nurse, a devoted single mother, and a woman who always offered a polite smile. When anyone asked about her elderly mother, Mrs. Margaret Hale, Karen repeated the same answer in the same soft, tired voice. She's staying with relatives in the north. Cold weather isn't good for her joints. And everyone believed her. Why wouldn't they? Karen had an impeccable reputation. But what no one knew, not the neighbors, not Karen's co-workers, not even her closest friends, was that beneath the tidy wooden floorboards was a basement door no one had ever seen. A door Karen had built herself. A door that hid her biggest secret, and her biggest regret. 10 years earlier, Margaret had begun losing touch with reality. She forgot dates, confused her own reflection for a stranger, and wandered into the street late at night. Karen panicked, terrified of losing her mother, terrified of losing her job, terrified of everything falling apart. So she made a decision she thought was temporary. She locked her mother in the basement just for a few days, until she figured things out. But days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and eventually, Margaret Hale was forgotten. Or so Karen believed. 10 years underground. Down in the darkness, Margaret Hale lived a life no one could imagine. The basement was cold, damp, and windowless. The only light she ever saw came from tiny cracks in the floorboards, thin rays of daylight that reminded her she still existed. In the early days, Karen brought food. She talked to her mother, promised to get help, promised to fix everything. But as time passed, guilt made Karen avoid the basement entirely. Visits became rarer. The food deliveries became smaller. Eventually, they stopped. Margaret, frail and aging, survived out of sheer will. She listened to footsteps above her. She counted the days by the sounds of Karen leaving for work. She whispered her own name so she wouldn't forget it. And slowly, painfully, she mapped the basement with her hands, memorizing every crack, every pipe, every weak panel. But something unexpected kept her alive: anger. Not loud anger, not violent anger. Quiet, burning anger, the kind that does not fade with age. Every night,